Hey guys, I'm Colwen. I'm not feeling too well right now. I haven't taken any nasal decongestion since Friday morning, and it's really tearing me up. I have an appointment today to see a doctor about it though. But hey, cool toy. So everyone's talking about this new thing, the missing link Optimus Prime. It's a good idea, good idea. And they got only got the expensive version, but now they've got the deluxe, cheaper version that we're gonna be able to get at Walmart and Target and whatnot. That's great, but like, we didn't have a really cool, highly posable G1 Prime for a while. No. Takara, out in Japan, though, they did. In 2006, they had the Transformers hybrid-style Convoy. And there's multiple repaints of this guy, and they did a Galaxy version, but that was really about it. This thing is just... Let's just look on the cover alone, dude. It shows everything off. Like, we've got a really nice looking truck mode. We've got a great looking robot mode. Look how posable he is. Got that nice artwork back there. It's all nice. So yeah, my box is really beat up, actually. And let's go ahead and turn on the side. We've got nice artwork of Mr. Convoy. On the other side, artwork. Cool artwork and logo stuff. Cool artwork and logo stuff on the back. We've got all the legalese. We've got all the features and stuff. This is all in Moon speak. I don't remember my Moon speak, so I'm just going to ignore all that. But we've got the vehicle mode. We got little roller. We got the dock mode. We got the robot mode. And, of course, you know, being 2006, Takara doing their own really cool thing. Oh, look at that. Oh, hello. We've got the clear window box up in here. We've got Mr. Prime here. He's only like, what, 4 or 5 inches tall. He's really small, but he's still really cool. And up here on the top, we've got more pictures about what he can do. So let me go ahead and get him out of the box. Oh, would you look at this glorious guy. Dude, he's got option hands. This is 2006, an Optimus Prime with option hands. And like any high-quality toy, he comes with paperwork. There's a thing here for a Masterpiece Starscream. Oh, okay. Coming soon to Car Towing. Okay, we're going to go ahead and put that back in the box. He's got the card of collection with the tech specs on the back and a nice cool pose here, which I've kind of reproduced a little bit. Not really, kind of, sort of. No, not at all, actually. Oh, well. Put that back in the box. And we have here the instruction book. His chest opens up for the Matrix. He's got a parts list. You swear this is like a model kit. He's got all these optional hands. He's got the optional sword and stuff. I have him already posed with the backpack on. Yeah, he can double hand the cannon, and there's the trailer, and the trailer does all this stuff, and he can man the gun. You can pose his smokestack in his fuel tanks. There's storage in his trailer for all his stuff, all his hands, all his weapons. The trailer itself is a repair bay. And then this is all the instructions. Okay. I think I know what to do to transform this guy. There's even storage for his jetpack in the trailer mode. Let's go ahead and get into him. Okay, so we got Roller here. He's a cool little car. He's all painted up silver. He's got a red little light on top. He can turn his wheels all around, so which means he's going to get all kinds of different directions. Roller was not combat capable, but he was able to haul the entire trailer plus Prime himself. So he had a lot of traction and a lot of speed. He had a lot of his power in his own right. And if you are so inclined, we can take Prime's gun here. Look at this beautiful bastard. Prime's ion cannon. This is absolutely the ion cannon of cannonage. You can flip this up and you can hinge this thing around so you can fire it Gundam style. You can have one arm on each handle up in there, but for right now, we're going to turn that all up out of the way, and we're going to peg it down on Roller right here. You can see, look at that. That is cool. I'm going to put Roller over here. We have his refueling thingamajig here. Is my camera acting haunted again? Give me a second. We'll put that into the trailer in a minute. He's got several sets of hands. He's got this set of hands for holding the matrix. We'll use those a little bit later on. He's got a pointing hand. You and me, Megatron. This hand here is for his left hand, and this is part of holding the ion cannon of that weird double-handled angle thing, you know? He's got two splayed out hands, and then he's got two holding gun hands. Altogether, he's got 1, 2, 3 sets of hands, plus 2 extra opposing hands for doing random stuff. And he's got, let's go ahead and take him off this for a moment. He's got his Energon axe. That is just, come on. That is really cool. We're going to go ahead and pull both his hands out for right now. And as you can see, he's got ball peg sockets in there. So when he does have his hands, he can move his hands in all kinds of directions. In fact, you know what? Let me put his matrix holding hands back in place for right now. And I like how they left the plastic here. They didn't screw it together. There's no screws holding things together. There's some glue and other stuff holding it together, and they left the front end here unglued so that you can shove the ball peg in there, and it'll split open just enough to let it in, but then holds it nice and tight. So like, it is a little loose, but for what you're doing with it, it doesn't need to be all that tight because he's such a small figure. And he's got the nice jetpack. Look at this jetpack here. This is just really, really cool. And to get the jetpack off, we're going to put his arms backwards and just slide it right off. And look at this gloriously clean backpack. There is nothing going on with this back here. Uh-oh. I'm ripping my toy apart. You gotta be gentle with those parts. Again, those parts aren't screwed into place. This is not something you give to a 10-year-old to play with. This is not something you give to anybody to play with. This is something that you pose and you put up on the shelf and you go, dude, that looks awesome. Here's the back. Here's the jetpack. His thrusters are posable, like little ball sockets going on there. I'm gonna put all this stuff off to the side. We're gonna put him off to the side. We got the display stand here, but when you're not using it to display him, you take the stick off and you rotate it around, and now it's just a cool little Autobot logo sitting there. It's cool decoration now. You stick it alongside your trailer and your Prime, and it looks cool. That's the entire purpose of that, right? So that's gonna go back there for right now. And here we have the trailer, and you can use the arm here to do repairs on somebody, and underneath here we can pull out, and can we turn it around the other way? Yes, we can. So if we are so inclined, and if he has the appropriate fists attached, he can grab a hold of those, and he can use the whole trailer as a weapons platform and blast away at Deceptipunks. I like it. It's cool. It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. We have, there's a trailer kickstand in here that should be extended down. There we go. The repair droid himself, his cockpit will open up. There really isn't any space to put any kind of figure in there, but it's cool that it opens up and it's nicely painted and detailed. We're going to go ahead and close that up here. He has a swivel at the base of his head. He's got a hinge, and a hinge, so he can get into a nice bunch of different poses. The interior of the trailer is all teched out and detailed. We are going to, I'm just going to stick these right here because I don't know where to actually peg them in at. Give me a second. Okay, so the instructions show that these wire here is actually bendable, and it wants you to peg it in here and here. I don't want to risk damaging these, and that's probably why I've never actually pegged it in before, and I just keep forgetting. So I was going to go back in the box, and we'll keep talking about how cool the trailer is. So, it's all teched out and detailed in here, and we do have storage pegs where you can take his axe and you peg it in here. And then you take the same peg that you would peg the gun onto Roller's back, and you peg the gun in there. And then we can take these boxes here, and of course, you know, stand it up like the repair bay thing it is. And let me see here, we have the two splayed out hands. I'm going to put one there and the other there. And then we have the two punchy fist hands. Let's see here, is this the right one? Yeah. Just gonna make sure we have them on the correct sides. And then we have the hold the gun at a weird, hold the gun's second handle, and then we have his finger of justice. And you're supposed to kind of line the ball peg up with this little groove back here to like kind of hold them in place, but really the box closes up and it's nice and tight, really good storage for all your stuff, you know. You can take Prime himself, and we're going to bring him in here. We're going to bring over Roller, we're going to bring his Jetpack in here, and I will lower down the arm. And yeah, the arm also has a little communication array dish thing on a swivel and hinge, and then there's a ball socket hinge, and then there's an opening claw on the end there. Let's put the Autobot logo here, and we'll bring in Film Noir Spider-Man. We'll bring in Scourge. We've got Hubcap. And we've got Soda Can. And we gotta bring in here the dead Autobot and the barricade. So yeah, this guy, he is pretty dang small, but like, look at all the stuff he does. You know, not only does he got the trailer, he's got Roller, he's got all the accessories, he's got the Jetpack. Let's look at his posability here, okay? So his head is on a swivel, so that's a little bit limited, but he does have this little hinge to go back and forth. He's got ball joints in the shoulder with a butterfly joint in there too, and then another hinge in the shoulder to go up and down. So he's got a bunch of stuff going on there. He's got an at the elbow swivel, very good elbow there. Ball joint at the waist with some, you can open it up and flex him all around and stuff. It's going to kind of break the transformation, so be careful there. His hip skirts are molded in such a way that they do not block the hip joint, and like they'll even move up and out of the way a little bit. Look at that. Look at how big that knee bend is. And he's got ankle rockers. He's got ankle rockers in 2006. That was almost unheard of. And look at this. Look at this. You can open up his chest, and you can take out the Matrix. Come on. There we go. Can hold it up to the sky and light our darkest hour. We need pizza bagels! Let me go ahead and straighten him up. You know, you can move his smokestacks around. You can adjust around. Oh! I used to be a simple Autobot soldier, and then I got a Gatling gun installed on my knee! He's got Gatling guns in his knee. I never knew that. Oh. Oh, I love that. Oh, that is beautiful. I love that. Let's go ahead and open his chest back up again. Let me carefully wedge his matrix in here. There we go. Close that, close that. Hopefully that stays all together. And let me bring in the other primes. Alright, so I'm going to put Hybrid Prime here in the middle because he is legitimately the smallest. And then we're going to put Classics Prime up over here. Now this is the the Shattered Glass Optimus Prime, but it's still Prime. We've got Beast Hunters Prime. However, Deluxe Prime here did come before him. So, yeah. Alright. Where else do I got primes at? We have Generations Prime. Well, actually, this is actually Orion Pax, but we're gonna have them in here also. I want to say this is Revenge of the Fallen Firestorm Voyager class Optimus Prime. Oh boy. This is Age of Extinction. I want to say this one turns into the Peterbilt. We're gonna bring in Scourge here because he is based off of a Prime mold. I have here War for Cybertron, cell shaded. I want to say that that's Siege of Cybertron. I have here Red Optimus Prime. We have here Vinyl Doll Optimus Prime. And I have here Kingdom Wars Core Class Optimus Prime. I believe I have one or two other Optimus Prime molds, but they are like heavily customized. Oh, one moment actually. Heavily customized and repainted, so those ones don't count. However, I do have one more right here that does need to be brought in. I don't remember which one that comes from. That's a Little Pocket Legacy Class 1, and it's funny to see those two next to each other. I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording right now and just splice it in. Okay, so let's bring back in the trailer. We'll bring in Hybrid and stuff. Now this thing is basically masterpiece engineering, so I am going to be careful with it. I don't want to damage anything. Let's go ahead and start with the trailer, okay? All the stuff is already put away. This ramp can get locked into place. The doors can get closed, and we need to orientate everything around so that I can... Oh, that has to get turned around. And then right there, we can just take this and close it up. Uh-oh. Okay, something is blocking something, and I don't like that. I can't plug that in up there. Do I need to just lay it down all the way? No, because then it gets blocked on the side by the other things. Okay, I got to line up. This little stick right here folds up. These fold up here. And I think there's supposed to be a little switch for the ramp. Yeah, so you can open up the trailer itself, and we can cruise roller on up inside, and there you go. Let's close, put the ramp back in there, close that up. Then we take the backpack here, the jetpack, and we just peg that right on the front up there. Let's go ahead and drop down the leg for right now, and there is the trailer all nicely transformed. Let me check something real quick. Do I oh wait, no, those things pegged on. They didn't. Okay. Got in my head for some reason that maybe these might be compatible with effect parts, but I think those might just be ports for storing the weapons. Let's go ahead and open the instructions back up again. Okay, so this dude, come back here, and we're going to pull this panel down here, and then the head is going to slip inside, I think, isn't it? Oh, there's another little... hinge that out like that so that we can clear the head in. And then... Did you see that? That was very, very annoying, actually. So I don't like transform this guy very much. So up here... Oh, put that there. Okay. So this part here, make sure the fists are facing straight. Hinge that up around like that. Get the arm positioned here. Oh, so I think what this is saying lower the arm down on that little ball socket hinge bit right there. Okay, so that kind of makes sense. Then bend the arm forward at a 90-degree angle. Make sure the wrist is straight. Bring out that panel there. Then lift the arms up outwards. Then come down here and we basically pull them. We pull a jazz on him and pull him apart out of his torso. These side panels here flip out. And there's the front wheels. Now, what are they wanting me to do here? There is a hinge inside here behind the grill that we're going to rotate him backwards on. Now, he doesn't seem to be sitting flat right now. I'm kind of concerned about that. Is this supposed to fold forward or fold backwards? Okay, that part folds backwards to kind of give clearance back in there. I have to open up the front windows of his chest. Oh boy. Oh, apparently we're almost done. This part here, his grill, gets pulled out and spun around. Then you flip out the lower bumper. Then we can close the front grill, the front windows back up again. Okay. So these things, then they have these double hinges on the inside here, and instead of closing them back upwards like that, we're going to flip them around and turn them inside out, basically. There we go. Okay. Then we can lower down the wheels. Goodness gracious, this might have been only like the third or fourth time I've actually transformed this guy. There we go. There's the wheels. Then we can bring the arms down like this. Now, okay, so the instructions are kind of a little weird, but they want you to use this butterfly joint back here to rotate that around and then line up that open space on the arm with that open cavity on the side there. And there's this little square tab here that's going to go into this little square inside here. So yeah, rotate back on the butterfly joint, then line up the arm and tab it in place. This thing is really, ooh. Okay, I'm going to stop right there because I don't want to break the poor thing. I think I might, no, I did not miss that step, so... Oh, okay. So these feet here are going to fold up inside the legs. Then we're going to take these wheel hubs and they're going to rotate around on the sides before we can then... Did I mention how much die cast is in this thing? This thing has a whole lot of die cast in its legs and its torso. The legs pegged together. And, is that it? I think. Yeah, okay, so mine is mistransformed right now. I don't want to jam it around and risk breaking any of the plastic in there. So we are done with the transformation. I'm going to put that part up there. Now these little clipped bits I think are supposed to clip onto his crotch up in here, right? No, they don't clip there. They clip back here, don't they? Yeah, they clip back here in his legs. And there we have Hybrid Prime completely transformed. Now, yeah, it's not perfect, but neither was the original G1 Prime. Let me bring in my Film Noir Spider-Man. Let me bring in here Hubcap. Where are the car guys? Here is the zombie. Here is Barricade. And we need the soda can. The soda can. Let me go ahead and bring in all the other Optimi. So we have Hybrid Optimi here. Okay, here we go. We've got Classics Prime here. We've got the Transformers Prime. We have Generations, Orion Pax actually. We've got a couple of movie primes here. Did I step on you accidentally? I think I accidentally stepped on him. Of course, we're going to run out of room real quick up in here, aren't we? Okay, there's that. Here's the other movie prime. Here is Earthrise Prime. Here is Beast Hunters Prime. Do I have any other primes here? There's the RAD Prime. There's the Vinyl Prime. He's standing on the back of the... We got to bring in here Kingdom Core Prime and Legends Class Movie Prime. It's amazing, you know, not only the variations on the robot modes you can get, but also just the variations on Big Red Truck. Let me get this all cleared out. Okay, so I've got Hybrid Prime, and you know, now that I'm actually handling this guy again and I'm holding him next to other primes, I can see that, yeah, his vehicle mode has issues. Again, I'm not pegging it together correctly because I'm worried about damaging the plastic and stuff. It is a little janky, it is a little weird, but it's still good. You can still recognize it as a G1 Optimus Prime. And the engineering that they put into just such a small package and working it down, like, you don't need to remove the fists. That's always cool. He is very floppy here because there's his entire lower legs are die cast. I'm pretty sure this whole front bit here is die cast. So there is quite a lot of metal in this guy. And the trailer, actually pretty decent. And the trailer still does the cool trick of, come on. Oh, I'm about to break my toy on camera here like an idiot. You can extend up the command tower thing and have it poking out the top of it and be like a little armored post thing, you know, waiting to I don't know what he's waiting for, but he's waiting for something. And you got the cool flight stand display stand that becomes just an Autobot logo when it's in vehicle mode. And like, there's like all the accessories even stored inside the box. This was good stuff for 2006. And only Japan had it because America's afraid of diecast. It's an all-around great figure. Price-wise, if you want one on eBay for this one, loose, complete, you're looking at about 50, 60 bucks. In the box, you're looking at about 75, 80. And then there's the black repaints, the Nemesis Prime repaints, that is like 200 bucks. And they even did a Galaxy Convoy one, and Galaxy Convoy's kind of badass. I wouldn't mind seeing that one, but I've seen that one for like 300 bucks. So, if you're looking for a good G1 style Prime and you're willing to spend the money, by all means, go check out Missing Link Prime. If you can't afford it, please check out Legacy Missing Link Prime. I will be getting the Legacy one sometime. This is a really cool early attempt at a proper modern day take on G1 Optimus Prime. I don't think it gets enough talking about. It has its issues in the vehicle mode, but the robot mode is really slamming. Slamming, have I ever used that word? The robot mode is really, really good. Comes with a lot of good accessories. I'd go check one out. I think it's worth the 50, 60 bucks loose and even 80 bucks in the box. The box is really nice. I'm Colwen. This has been Transformers Hybrid Style Convoy. Great all-around figure. But yeah, maybe go ahead and get the new Missing Link one instead, just for the sake of the cost. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.